I wanted to look at, right? So accusing him of sexual assault and battery. Like, so Deshaun Watson accused of sexual assault in new lawsuit stemming from alleged 2020 incident. Okay. Y'all gonna let us read the story without paying to be on this site. I don't know who y'all think y'all playing with, man. All right, so Cleveland Browns quarterback Deshaun Watson was sued Monday by a woman in Harris County, Texas, who was accusing Watson of sexual assault and battery and intentional infliction of the emotional distress. The incident allegedly occurred on a date at the woman's apartment in October 2020. So I thought they were saying like on any random date, but this was a woman that it sounds like he took on a date, right? The lawsuit comes more than 2 years after Watson reached settlements with over 24 women who accused him of sexual assault. 24 women filed lawsuits alleging alleging assault and harassment between 2020 and 2021. All right, so this is what we read in the last story. It says the Browns said Tuesday the organizations will follow the NFL guidelines on this matter. According to the Monday's lawsuit, Watson first met the woman at a Houston restaurant in July 2020. After a period of exchanging texts, he asked to meet that October, and the woman invited Watson to her apartment for dinner. The lawsuit alleges that after calling the woman's cell phone and aggressively yelling and screaming and stating that he could not find her apartment, Watson arrived, and while waiting for the woman to finish getting ready in her bathroom, undressed himself. Upon coming out of her bathroom, the woman found Watson completely naked on her bed, according to the lawsuit. Watson then insisted that she massage his buttocks, despite the woman repeating that she wasn't a masseuse, per the lawsuit. She says that she was afraid and attempted to massage his back instead. Watson turned over, the lawsuit alleges, then grabbed her and sexually assaulted her for several minutes. She eventually escaped and grabbed a piece of furniture for self-defense, the lawsuit alleges, and Watson left. The Browns and the NFL declined to comment. Rusty Hardin and associates who represented Watson in previous cases did not respond to the request for comment about the latest allegations. This is an extremely serious matter, Tony Busby, the woman's lawyer, told The Athletic in an email. We intend to pursue this case with the same aggressiveness with which we pursued the others. We want a jury trial. According to the lawsuit, the woman was discouraged from coming forward with her story after seeing how previous women who made allegation were treated by Watson's defense team and the public. The filing states that she first attempted to resolve issues with Watson without filing a public lawsuit, but those efforts failed. As a result of the alleged incident, the lawsuit says the woman suffers from severe mental anguish, panic attacks, depression, and anxiety. She is seeking damages of over $1 million. So, but she still doesn't state her name, right? Okay, so this is crazy to me. This is crazy to me, man. Like, so this man was texting you, and he's texting you, and then y'all meet in July after meet in July, then y'all start texting each other. Then y'all meet up in October. Right. So, and then the woman invited Watson to her apartment for dinner. Then I guess he's outside looking for her apartment and yelling, like, yo, where's your fucking apartment? I can't find your apartment. You know what I mean? Like, Yo, so he just that's what it says. It says aggressively yelling and screaming and stating he could not find her apart. Where is G3? I can't find C5. Where is it at? Like he's snapping. You know what I mean? And then so Watson arrived, and while waiting for the woman to finish getting ready in her bathroom, he undressed himself. Like, yo, man, yo, bro. Like, this sounds ridiculous. This sounds ridiculous to the point where it's either a bold-faced lie or this man has to be stopped. Like, it's one or the other. It can't be. There is no gray area when it comes down to these things, man. Like certain things, like I know of like certain massage therapists, that they say like you get happy endings for, a happy ending from like the someone like the Asian massage parlors. They be, I hear guys talk about that all the time, right? Like that's somewhat inappropriate, but it seems like it's an agreement between two people. You know what I mean? Like that's the vibe I get. Like me personally, I've never gotten a massage, you know what I mean, from like a professional massage. But that's what I hear from my homies and people, you know what I mean, just online. Like you can go to some of these massage parlors and like get a happy ending type joint, you know what I mean? Where they kind of like hook you up. But that's still like it, I don't know how the exchange goes, you know what I mean? So like I don't know who offers that. I don't know how you initiate that in that type of situation. But I do know if like she ain't willing to get down with the get down, then you crossing the line, bro. You know what I mean? But a lot of those situations with or the massage therapists, like it seems like it was definitely inappropriate stuff going on. Maybe some of it was agreed upon and then it changed his mind. Maybe like he was, but I don't know. Like I don't, it just seems like the grand jury didn't find no evidence to even charge him with something, even though they're stating that he did something. But this case is different. This one says that my guy's outside yelling at the chick. Hey yo, where is B1? Or I'm finna be mad, bitch. Like, where is the goddamn apartment? Like he yelling, right? And then he arrived, right? He pull up, he get in the house after yelling at her. This is obviously like it seems like he asked to meet that October. So it seemed like this is his first time meeting up with her after meeting her in July 22. I mean in 2020. Like this is what it looks. First met the woman at a Houston restaurant in July 2020. After a period of exchanging text messages, he asked to meet that October. So like they just texting. This is first time meeting her. And then it says that she invited Watson to her apartment for dinner. So like you preparing them dinner, or you making them dinner. But then you saying like while you're wait when he arrived, and then while he's waiting for her to get dressed or get ready in the bathroom to eat dinner at the crib. So they supposed to not going nowhere because she said she for dinner. So like they met the apartment for, so or maybe they was meeting up to go out. I don't know. But when she come out the bathroom, he completely naked. Then insists that she massage his buttocks. Despite the woman saying she wasn't a masseuse. Like, so my man aggressively called you, pulled up to the crib, gets net. He don't even really know you like that. He get completely naked on the bed, demand a massage. Then he turned over and grabbed her and assaulted her for several minutes. That's outrageous to me, man. That just doesn't make a lot of sense to me. It's like, yo, if this happened, How is this man free, dog? How is this man not charged with actual crimes? Like, y'all gotta make it make sense to me, man. Like, make it make sense to me because, like, I know that, like, a lot of people may be charged with certain things, and like, you know, I think a lot of times, like, we hear these accusations online, but I think it's important to be like, yo, what's the facts in the case, man? And like this one right here just really it really doesn't make sense on how, like, if Deshaun Watson did this, then how is he in a football uniform? Like, either this man is completely innocent or he's a monster that needs to be stopped immediately, dog. That's the only way you get like it. I'm telling y'all, it's no gray area in this situation. There is no gray area, man. From what this lawsuit states, you can't get a you there. All of the Deshaun Watson lawsuits coming from all of the massage therapists looks crazy. That looks crazy. But this one is different. If this is true, man, this man got to go to jail and this man could never play in the NFL, or it's a bold-faced lie. It's only one or two options. All of the other ones, it seems like the grand jury didn't find evidence to even press charges on the man, which is crazy. 10 women come forward saying this man did something. They listen to the witnesses, they look at the evidence, and clearly the grand jury twice says, hey, we don't even have enough to charge the man with a crime, to even charge the man. But in this case, you talking about in this lawsuit, Shawty say he yelling at her on the phone because he couldn't find her apartment. Hey, where is your apartment? Then he pull up to the apartment while waiting on her to finish getting ready in the bathroom and undressed herself. And then she come out the bathroom, he butt ass naked on the bed, insisting she give him a massage. Like, this is crazy. This man, the lawsuit literally said she met him in July. They exchanged text messages, and then they met up for the first time this night in October. Now that's what the lawsuits say, man. Y'all make it make sense to me. If Deshaun Watson is guilty of these things and these actions, why is the NFL allowing this man to continue to wear an NFL uniform, knowing how they boggled the situation with Ray Rice years ago? They actually had evidence. They knew about that tape in the elevator with Ray Rice before it came out publicly, and the NFL didn't do nothing. They said, "Hey, man, let's whatever, man. That boy a star." They was gonna let it ride. Then soon as TMZ get the elevator video, what they do? The NFL like, yeah, we're gonna suspend them. But then they was like, yo, didn't y'all already had this? The hotel was like, yo, we already sent that to them. Roger Goodell had the answer for that. So any of these off-field issues, you gotta believe that the NFL is really looking into that, because Deshaun Watson settled and then the team settled. And settling, it literally said up here, when we looked at the last page, it said that the Texans settled and in no way are they admitting to any guilt. That's what it said. So if you're not admitting to no guilt and then you literally settle, that don't mean that you guilty. It just means you want to get rid of the situation. Exactly what the Texans said. That's what the Houston Texans did, nigga. Not, you know what I mean? They like, yo, we gonna settle this because we got the bread. We don't even need this bad press no more. Let's just settle it. To me, that seems like what Deshaun Watson did. But in this case, dog, this one's different. This lady came out of nowhere 4 years later stating these things, and it's like, yo, to me, it seems like the NFL is like literally either saying Deshaun Watson didn't do this shit, or they're saying y'all got to come with something better. Like, I don't that's the only Deshaun Watson is not playing football right now, and it's not because he's not allowed to play. He's injured. My man was playing a few weeks ago. And my thing is, if y'all would allow this man to play football after these women said that, and y'all got billions of dollars that y'all can pour into anything, y'all would definitely spend thousands to run your own private investigation. And that's what they said. They said, we are reviewing the complaint and we will look into the matter under the personal conduct policy. Not looking at the commissioner's exempt list, as there's been no formal charges and the league's review has just begun. I just don't get it, man. It seems like it's some fishiness going on with this Deshaun Watson case, dog. It's some fishiness, man. When you break it all the way down, it doesn't make sense, man. When you actually go look at what these lawsuits are stating, like we did tonight, you look and see, like, yo, this man is either a sick monster or he's absolutely innocent, and him requesting the trade somehow fuck this nigga's life up. I'm gonna be honest. Like, listen, man, there's no other way to put it. There's no other way to put it, man. Like, either this man didn't do none of this shit, and these people came out of nowhere to despise a plan because he requested a trade, or he's a monster, nigga. Like, the last lawsuit is just it's unforgivable, nigga. Like, bro, like, come on, man. If he did this, how did the NFL look into this and then say he cleared the play? That just doesn't make sense to me. It doesn't make sense, man. And like I said, I'm not one of them dudes that just like, support black men just because you're a black man. Like, nah, bro, you gotta be doing something positive out here. You know what I mean? You got to be doing the right thing for me to support you. You know what I mean? And or at least trying to do the right thing. But in this situation, I'm just like, yo, it's just not enough for me to be like, yo, Deshaun Watson has done these things, man. Like, if the grand jury, and it's not based upon my opinion. Like I said, like, I'm a pretty moral person. Like, I try to base things off of like morality and what's right or wrong. I only like to defend what's right. I'm not like so pro-black that I just want to defend black people. Like, nah, I ain't really like, listen, bro. If you do something wrong and you did a crime, like I said, man, if this man, if he come out and admit he did it, he should go to jail, dog. You should go to jail. Straight up. That's crazy, nigga. You go over a woman's house, man. You just get naked and then assault her. That's crazy, nigga. The last lawsuit is wild. It's wild, dog. It's kind of so wild to where it's like either Shawty chasing a bag and she like, yo, I did go on a date with him, but then like at the same time, I know I can, like, he ain't hit me back or whatever, and like I could just say what the other women was saying that he made me try to massage him. I don't know. It just doesn't make sense. It doesn't make a lot of sense, especially when you have all of the other massage therapists that literally came to the grand jury to see if they can charge this man with something. And the grand jury said, there's nothing here. Now, that's wild in itself. Like I told y'all, in the Megan and Tory case, they literally used the text message that Kelsey sent. Kelsey was Megan Thee Stallion's friend. She was there on the scene. They used her text message that she sent to the security guard. So we ain't even talking about nothing that Megan said or that Tory said or that Megan did or that Tory did. But in the case where they said Tory shot Meg, at the grand jury, in order for them to bring charges on Tory, they had to use some evidence. And the evidence they used was this girl, Kelsey, texting the security guard, Tory shot Meg. And then they go off of the phone call that Tory made apologizing. So no ballistics, no fingerprint, none of that type of stuff was used in the grand jury trial. That stuff was used in the actual trial to convict him and see if he was guilty or not guilty, and he was found guilty. But we talking about grand jury. See, in the grand jury, you only need a little bit of evidence in order to be able to charge a person. We're not talking about guilty or not guilty. If you say, hey, if a person say, hey man, this man shot me, and then they can say, oh, bro, they got a text message, like it looked like you text a person saying, I got him. 10 minutes after he was shot, it's a text message saying, I got him. Yeah. Like, yo, that might be enough for the grand jury to be like, hey, bro, like, yeah, that's a little guilty, especially because y'all had a problem. Yeah, we gotta. But 10 women coming forth and y'all listen to that and then said, nah, we're not charging them with nothing. That's crazy. That's crazy work. And then in this case, it just seems like, yo, if this man did this, if this man would walk into a woman's house after yelling at her on the phone, he walked into her house, got completely naked and laid on her bed, and then forced her to massage him, and then sexually assaulted her. Like, come on, man. He's a monster, or either he's innocent, man. Like, it just doesn't seem right. Like, the last one just doesn't fit right. You know what I mean? But I don't know, man. I don't know. Y'all gotta